Imagine if you had the power to rule the world. How will it feel like? And how will you get that power? Even Hitler knew the secret. And what if he had it? So let's talk. Throughout history, certain artifacts have held a particular fascination for mankind. Objects of power, imbued with mystical properties, whispered about in hushed tones, and passed down through generations in myths and legends. Two such relics, the Spear of Destiny and the Fountain of Youth, have captivated the human imagination for centuries. These elusive treasures, one promising dominion over the world, the other the eternal elixir of life, represent humanity's deepest desires, the thirst for power and the yearning for immortality. Their stories, woven into the fabric of our collective consciousness, continue to intrigue and inspire us to this day. The Spear of Destiny, also known as the Holy Lance, is an artifact steeped in religious and historical significance. Said to be the very spear that pierced the side of Jesus Christ during the crucifixion, it is an object imbued with immense power. Legend tells us that whoever possesses the spear will be granted extraordinary abilities, including the power to control the fate of nations. This belief has fueled countless tales of conquest and ambition, with emperors and conquerors throughout history vying for its possession. The story of the Spear of Destiny begins in the Gospel of John, which describes a Roman soldier named Longinus piercing the side of Jesus with a spear to confirm his death. This single act, laden with religious and symbolic weight, marked the beginning of the spear's legendary status. From its biblical origins, the spear's story intertwines with the history of the Roman Empire. Legend has it that Longinus, after converting to Christianity, traveled throughout the Roman Empire carrying the spear and spreading the Christian faith. As Christianity spread throughout Europe, the Spear of Destiny became a prized possession, coveted by rulers seeking to legitimize their power. The Holy Roman Emperors, who claimed to be the successors to the Roman Empire, were said to possess the spear, believing it granted them divine right to rule. Charlemagne, the first Holy Roman Emperor, reportedly carried the spear into battle, believing it brought him victory. The spear's association with power and victory solidified its status as a relic of immense significance. Legends of the spear in the 20th century. The legend of the Spear of Destiny continued to resonate in the 20th century, particularly during the rise of Nazi Germany. This period was marked by intense political upheaval and the emergence of ideologies that sought to reshape the world order. Adolf Hitler, obsessed with occult artifacts and their power, was said to be deeply fascinated by the spear. His interest in the spear was part of a broader fascination with mystical and supernatural elements, which he believed could provide him with unparalleled power. Legend has it that Hitler believed possessing the spear would grant him invincibility and help him achieve world domination. This belief was intertwined with his broader ambitions and the Nazi ideology, which often sought to invoke ancient symbols and myths to legitimize their rule. While the veracity of these claims remains debated by historians, the story of Hitler's alleged fascination with the Spear of Destiny further cemented its place in popular culture as an object of immense power and intrigue. The spear's legend has inspired countless books, movies, and documentaries, each exploring the mysterious allure and supposed powers of this ancient artifact. Even today, the Spear of Destiny continues to captivate the imagination of those fascinated by history, mythology, and the enigmatic figures who sought to wield its power. The Fountain of Youth, a quest for immortality. While the Spear of Destiny represents the human desire for power, the Fountain of Youth embodies our yearning for eternal life. The idea of a mystical spring that can restore youth and vitality has captivated cultures across the globe for millennia. Stories of magical waters with the power to reverse aging and grant immortality have been passed down through generations, inspiring countless individuals to embark on quests to find this elusive source of eternal youth. Ancient roots, the fountain in myths and legends. The concept of a fountain of youth can be traced back to ancient civilizations. In Greek mythology, the goddess Hera was said to bathe in a spring that restored her virginity. The Sumerian epic of Gilgamesh tells the tale of a king who embarks on a perilous journey to find a plant that grants immortality. These ancient stories reflect humanity's timeless fascination with the idea of cheating death and achieving eternal life. Ponce de Leon and the Search for Paradise. One of the most famous figures associated with the search for the Fountain of Youth is Juan Ponce de Leon, a Spanish explorer who traveled to the New World in the 16th century. Born in 1474 in Spain, Ponce de Leon was a soldier, a governor, and an adventurer. His name is forever linked with the legendary quest for a magical spring that could restore youth to anyone who drank from it. Legend has it that Ponce de Leon, driven by a desire to regain his youth, sailed to a land known as Bimini in search of the mythical fountain. The tales of such a fountain had been passed down through generations, captivating the minds of many explorers. Ponce de Leon's journey was not just about finding a spring. It was about the hope and dreams of eternal youth and vitality. While he never found the fountain, his expeditions contributed to the exploration and colonization of Florida. In 1513, he became the first European to set foot in what is now the state of Florida, naming it La Florida due to its lush, floral landscape. His voyages paved the way for future explorations and had a lasting impact on the history of the region. Despite the lack of concrete evidence, the story of Ponce de Leon's quest continues to capture the imagination, symbolizing the human spirit's relentless pursuit of immortality. The legend of the Fountain of Youth remains a powerful metaphor for our eternal quest for renewal and the desire to defy the natural aging process. Ponce de Leon's legacy is not just in the lands he explored, but in the enduring myth that reminds us of our timeless dreams and aspirations. The fountain, symbol of renewal and rebirth. The enduring appeal of the Fountain of Youth lies not just in the promise of physical immortality, but also in its symbolic representation of renewal and rebirth. The fountain represents a chance to start anew, to shed the burdens of age and experience, and to embrace the vigor of youth once more. It speaks to our desire to recapture the vitality and optimism of our younger years, to turn back the clock and experience the world with fresh eyes. The enduring allure of the unknown. The Spear of Destiny and the Fountain of Youth, despite their grounding in myth and legend, continue to fascinate and inspire us. They represent the enduring power of storytelling and our innate curiosity about the unknown. These artifacts, imbued with supernatural qualities and shrouded in mystery, tap into our deepest desires and fears, the yearning for power, the fear of death, and the hope for a life beyond our mortal limits. Conclusion: reflections on power, youth, and the human spirit. While the Spear of Destiny and the Fountain of Youth may remain elusive, their stories serve as powerful metaphors for the human condition. These ancient tales, passed down through generations, capture our imagination and speak to the timeless aspects of our nature. They remind us of our capacity for both great ambition and profound vulnerability. The Spear of Destiny, said to grant its wielder immense power, symbolizes our relentless pursuit of control and influence. Yet, it also highlights the inherent risks and moral dilemmas that come with such power. The quest for power, often pursued at all costs, can lead to both triumph and tragedy. History is replete with examples of leaders who rose to great heights, only to fall due to their unchecked ambition. These stories serve as cautionary tales, reminding us of the delicate balance between ambition and humility. The desire for eternal youth, while understandable, reflects our fear of mortality and our longing for a life unburdened by the passage of time. The Fountain of Youth, a symbol of this desire, speaks to our deep-seated wish to escape the inevitability of aging and death. Yet, it also prompts us to consider the value of the experiences and wisdom that come with age. Ultimately, these legends invite us to reflect on our own values, our relationship with power, and our understanding of life and death. They challenge us to think about what truly matters in our lives. Is it the pursuit of power and eternal youth, or is it something deeper and more meaningful? They remind us that true fulfillment lies not in the pursuit of external objects or eternal life, but in embracing the fullness of our present experience and striving to leave a positive mark on the world. By focusing on the here and now, and by contributing to the well-being of others, we can find a sense of purpose and contentment that transcends the fleeting allure of power and youth.